Hey trackies, welcome back to another video here on TXT Track Time. Please remember to like the video and also subscribe to the channel. Trackies, whoa, what a phenomenal season that Shericka Jackson just experienced. Retaining her 200-meter title, and not only that, and even though I say only, trackies, look here, it's phenomenal to retain a title, one to win, and then retain, the following year is ridiculous. So she retains her 200-meter world title this season from the one she won in Eugene the year before. So in Budapest, yes, she ran and she won again. But Chuck is not only that, she let the world be abreast of her talent, her caliber. Letting the world know that, look here, I am capable of shattering that 200-meter world record. And she went after it, on numerous attempts. She went after it clearly in Budapest, running 21.41 seconds, just shyly, narrowly missing it. Track is, think about it. If she had a little bit more wind, a little bit more favorable conditions, you could say world record is ours. I mean, Jamaica's. To take hold with. But check is, it didn't happen there. And of course, she made multiple attempts again in Brussels, 21.48, and clearly in Eugene, 21.57. And at the end of the day, she didn't get the world record track, but clearly a phenomenal attempt, nonetheless, at trying to get those world records. Now, clearly, her not getting the world record, now a lot of people are questioning, what could Shericka Jackson possibly change, or get better at to get that world record. No, conditions aside, because clearly you can't control conditions, and we could say, yeah, if she had better conditions, clearly, especially when you look at Budapest, you're like, she could have had that world record there. You know what I mean? And then thinking back to the fact that she said that she wasn't even feeling well, on top of that, you're starting to say, world record could have been had, but you can't really control that. So the things that you can, potentially control, people are like, all right, what can Shericka Jackson do, to potentially get this record? Is it no, getting better competition? No, a lot of people have thrown out the likes of her, having an Elaine Thompson here next to her to go faster. Now I see a lot of people looking at people saying having Elaine Thompson here next to her as a negative. No, track is Elaine Thompson here is literally a substitute for her name is literally a substitute for better competition or stronger competition, right? And when you look at it at face value, when you look at personal best plus running style and everything, when you take into consideration, then clearly Elaine Thompson here would be the better of all of the athletes, all of them that are available, to give Shericka Jackson that competition needed. Because think about it, we can't use the likes of maybe a Gabby Thomas, because think about it, Gabby Thomas will be running from behind. If you're behind Shericka Jackson track, then you're no competition for her. She definitely needs somebody that will be with her off the curve and also be with her in that home straight. And the only athlete, save a Shelley and Fraser Price, I can live with her maybe 120, 130-ish into the race. The only athlete that can clearly carry that through to the end of the line so far that we've seen is Elaine Thompson here with a personal best of 21.53 seconds. So yes, trackies, I would agree that, better competition, and in this instance, the better competition is clearly Elaine would assist Shericka in terms of getting that world record. But trackies, that for me is not the biggest thing that Shericka would need, heading into 2024. And I believe that if she fixes this particular thing, Elaine Thompson here or not, I believe that she will be able to break that world record. Now, I don't know if y'all remember into this whole entire season that Shericka has had, she's spoken a few times about her focusing on the 100 meters. And the target this season was clearly, to work on her turnover rate in that 100 meters, which is why we didn't see her participate as much as we would typically see, I think, in the 200 meters. We clearly saw her going after that 100 meters, and the result was a 10.65 at our national championships. Track is, no, something else that I also noticed and took note of was Shericka Jackson consistently saying, there was an issue in her race that she needs to fix. Time and time again, she said it multiple times, trackies, and I've watched her races, trackies, time and time again, and I've seen a particular issue that I really want to point out that Shericka needs to work on. And I believe that once she gets this area in her race right, clearly, I believe that she will go much faster. Now, it has something to do with her turnover tracking. So, yes, I do not believe that she has that turnover rate done pat just yet. They've just been trying it this year. They've had a few successes here and there, but track is, I believe that she has perfected that particular point in her race just yet. And I'm going to show you a 100 meters because it's clearer in the 100 meters that the issue exists. No, I'm going to show you a particular stage in the race. No, track is, it goes by very quickly, so you have to have the eye it. So when it comes up, I'm going to say there. So you literally look, and y'all can go back and, of course, watch numerous 100-meter races with her. You're going to realize that you see the same issue. So I'm going to press play here. Pay very close attention because it's going to go by very quickly. All right.
Working hard on the far side, but Jackson's going to take this one. Richardson back at about third or fourth.
So let me pause it and bring it back again. All right. Let me just pause and bring it back again for those who missed it. And I'm sure everybody missed it because you have to see the full race. My problem is that I don't want to show the full race, for copyright issues. But at the same time, I implore you, once you watch this video, go back and watch the entire race because you'll be able to see much, much better the glitch that I'm talking about in her race where it looks like I guess maybe the correct term is overstriding because she can't manage the speed just yet that she's putting down on track. So I'm going to press play again. I think this is far back enough, or let me go back a little bit because at this point she's hitting her top speed, right? And then you're going to see
working hard on the far side,
right
but Jackson.
Okay, so right into this section. Let's go someplace not so far. Right into this section here is where you literally see her have this little overstride moment into the race. And I've noticed it on numerous occasions watching Shericka run, especially over the 100 meters. So looking at this, clearly there's a lot of room for improvement in terms of Shericka Jackson being able to, again, hit those top speeds and be able to manage hitting those top speeds without overstriding. And in turn, clearly, if she gets better at being able to manage those speeds, it means that she'll be able to display those same speeds over the 200 meters, which in turn, again, trackies will result in a faster Shericka over the 200 meters. So clearly, in my opinion, track is the biggest thing for Shericka to work on going into 2024 is, yes, her turnover rate. No, this is something I have just been saying. No, I've been saying this from 2021, actually, when she just started in the 100 meters. I said clearly, even though Shericka is very fast over the event, I realized that there's an issue. She still runs like a 400-meter athlete. I said this from way back then. Now, coming into 2023, there was a clear attempt at, changing that. And we're seeing signs of that. Track is very clear where now she's running 10.65. So you can see that the legs are going like this. But at this point, I do not think she's able to manage it, 100% just yet. So into 2024, Shericka can definitely get that world record, Elaine or not, better competition or not, because again, I believe that people saying Elaine Thompson here is literally just saying you need good competition, somebody there to push you. And I'm not going to lie, I also do believe that when our Jamaicans are running against our Jamaicans, they might be able to handle losing to somebody else. You know what I mean? Because in the back of their mind, they're probably saying, it doesn't matter, I'm better than that chick anyway. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like when they're next to another Jamaican, whether it be Shelly, whether it be Elaine Thompson here, they pull out this extra fire that I don't think exists when anybody else is running beside them. So yes, Elaine Thompson here is a great substitute word in terms of the word for competition, but also the fact that she's a Jamaican as well, I believe, will even push Shericka even further in that event. And if Elaine Thompson here does what I'm hoping that she'll be doing in 2024, then yes, she'll be a very, very strong contender for Shericka Jackson heading into not just the World Championships, World Championships is the following year, but not only heading into the Olympics for Shericka, where she hopes to win her first, medal there. Because remember what happened to her in 2021, right? So she wants to win her first gold there. Where I believe standing in her way will be Elaine Thompson here, and I believe both of them will be tussling up that line to see who wins. And in this race, track is best believe it, I believe the world record is going to go. I believe in this race, all things remaining equal, if all these athletes work on what I think they will be able to, should be working on, I believe that the world record could possibly go, and it could be go to Shericka or it could go to Elaine. But all of this track is just boding well for the future in terms of Jamaica and sprinting. And of course, I'm looking forward to seeing what Shericka Jackson will be able to come out and do in 2024 once she continues to work on, that turnover rate. Because again, she still says she's pretty new to the event. And it's clear that she's still new to the event. And every year we have seen the improvements from Shericka time and time again. Now it's just, again, mastering it, pretty much mastering the event. So let's see what happens for in 2024. But I believe she can get that world record. Sound off in the comment section below. Like the video and, of course, subscribe. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye. Bye.